Please.
Well, I've been pleased to ride. There's about 27 horses and representatives from the Lakota and Dakota and the HoChunk and the Anishinaabe have been riding together through our territory. It's really been a beautiful land, and one thing I noticed is that if you slow down and ride a horse, the world looks pretty good. And I think we should slow down a little bit. That's my first assessment. We saw a lot of Amish people. We liked that a lot too. But I just want to say that in our ride, we started in Madison. We had a nice visit there, and a press conference and a concert with some musicians that came in, particularly Nako of Medicine for the People, and Maria Issa, and a two-for-one, and Annie Humphrey. These are people. A lot of us were at Standing Rock, and we understand that water is more important than oil. And that was a pitched battle, and a lot of these are the horse riders that you saw being very courageous and dealing with the policemen and the military that was out there and the tiger swan that was out there. These are the people that were there, and they came because we all will support each other, and I think the world of them. But they came to our territory, Anishinaabe territory, because they understand that these are the same companies and the same pipelines, and that's the same issues. So riding across Wisconsin, we had a lot of people turn out in Marshfield at a Presbyterian church. A lot of people, landowners, deeply concerned about Enbridge's bid for another 200-foot easement with no clear announcement of the project, but at the same time wanting an easement. We've already looked at some of the spill sites, and we've seen where, in Nekoosa, the HoChunk mounds are transected by the pipeline and more would be destroyed by this. But, and we've also seen that there are more pipe spills in Wisconsin all along these aging lines. There are pipe spills, and then today we went and we saw the Ladysmith mine site that is said to be reclaimed, and it looks good on the surface, but I understand there's a plume underneath that keeps moving. So in my experience, there's a lot of messes that get made that don't get cleaned up. And I think it's time to quit making messes.
For people in Wisconsin who don't know that there's 4 lines going through the state of Wisconsin that are owned by Enbridge, what's the intensity of the connection between what's going on in Minnesota and why you're here in Wisconsin today?
Yeah, so I'm from the White Earth Reservation, which is in northwestern Minnesota, and my reservation has no oil on it. And we already have 6 Enbridge lines that cross our 1855 treaty territory, 54 and 37, and go through the Fond du Lac, Leech Lake, and part of the Red Lake reservations. And those lines are aging. They've got a lot of structural anomalies in them, and Enbridge says that they are, quote, in a stage of deterioration, particularly line 3. So rather than clean it up, what they want to do is get a whole new corridor. And I believe, that you should clean up your mess. And if you're a good corporate citizen, you should be cleaning up your mess and not trying to make a new mess for all of us to take care of. They said it's $1.28 billion to clean up the mess, and I'm wondering if Enbridge doesn't pay for it, who's going to pay for it? So, our battle has been very pitched. Last year we won a very, very pitched battle against Enbridge for the Sandpiper, which was a fracked oil pipeline that they intended to cross our territory with, and we defeated that. People of Minnesota and the Anishinaabe people defeated that project. And then they came back with line 3. And so we're the people that are up pipe for new, basically. We're the people that are mounting a resistance to the 915,000 barrel a day tar sands pipeline. We do not intend to have passed through our territory. And we want to let you know we're in solidarity with you here. They should not be taken right-of-ways for Canadian oil pipeline companies, off of American or Anishinaabe soil. And the people here, a lot of them are veterans of the battle at Standing Rock, and are here because they love our land and our water. We all have a covenant with the Creator to take care of that which the Creator gave us. So really honored to ride with these excellent riders, a role model for all of us, these young men and young women.
My name is Mason Redwing. I'm from Crow Creek Sioux Tribe out there in South Dakota, and we found out about this ride about a month ago. And when they asked us to come and show our support, we said, oh yeah, we didn't hesitate. So we loaded up 8 horses and a pony, and I think we got about 13 to our group, and we drove. It turned into a 2-day trip. We had some difficulties, but we finally made it over here. And just seeing everything that's going on over here just kind of helps remind all of us, why we're doing this, why we're supporting these environmental issues, and what we're doing over here, because right where I grew up along the Missouri River, and it's a beautiful place. I grew up there. I go there every chance I can, and stuff that's happening over here, we just wouldn't like to see it happening over there. So came to show our support. It's a real beautiful territory over here riding in Wisconsin. It's been awesome.
I spent 33 days on this pipeline walking, and we met a lot of good people. A lot of people that were scared. I guess that's where it's the only way I can think of it right now.
People along the route,
People
property owners, people who are nearby the
Yes,
pipeline.
they're afraid to say something. Some people had no idea they bought land, and with no idea. Nobody told them that the pipeline went through their land. There's all kinds of stories, you know, and they're like horror stories. So similar to the native movement through life here. You know, people that really didn't say much of anything, or they kind of swindle people out of money, I think, you know, and there's no other way of saying that either. They did actually just take money from people, and they took their easement rights away from these people by giving them very little money. I wasn't happy to hear about them having pipeline explosions. I don't call them spills, I don't call them leaks, they're explosions. People that weren't happy with their land being messed up by the companies, oil company, Enbridge. And I heard a lot of stories, so I just wanted to go firsthand and find out, so that's why I did the walk. To let people know that what I was thinking is really true. You know, that this company is not good. Then as I was walking, I was hooked up on the earth, and all of a sudden they was talking about a horse ride, and I thought, yeah, okay, this is going to happen. You know, and I think you got to be able to say something, not be afraid. Not be afraid to say that you care about the land, and then what your property. You know, they talk about Roman-based law. It's got to stop. You don't own property, you take care of it. That's what you do. You take care of your land.
Right here? Wait, Charlie, stand for 1 minute. Go? Okay, good, let's go.